I went down a rabbit hole the other day and I just did a deep dive on all of the teas that I've been drinking, trying all of the teas that are kind of recommended for digestive health and how they actually help you and what their benefits truly are. Starting with peppermint tea is great for nausea, but if you have active gastritis or bile reflux, it can be extremely triggering and you should avoid it. Plain licorice tea reduces the inflammation of the stomach lining, but it actually increases acid, so you want to opt for DGL, deglycerized licorice options instead. Fennel tea is a gas relief tea. It's really wonderful, but it's actually a bile stimulant, so if you have bile reflux, this can be triggering. Two other teas that kind of shocked me that might not be good if you have active bile reflux are chamomile tea and lemon balm tea. They're both very calming, but they actually relax your muscles too much so that your valve between your stomach and your esophagus opens and it can cause more heartburn. This isn't the case for everybody, but if you do notice that you don't feel great after you have one of these teas, that could be why. Turmeric tea is anti-inflammatory, but it is also bile stimulating. Ginger tea can improve nausea, but it can be harsh, especially if you have it on an empty stomach. So if you want ginger tea, have a pretty weak brew and have it with food. Milk thistle tea is a great option for liver detox, and it's an antioxidant as well, but you want to introduce it slowly if you are recovering from an active gastritis flare. Artichoke leaf tea or extract can be really wonderful for bile reflux, but it can also be bad if you introduce it too early. So wait until you're out of a flare, if you feel stable for a couple of weeks, and if you know that sluggish bile is your problem. So those are all teas that you should watch out for. Teas that are the MVPs when it comes to bile reflux and gastritis. DGL, it heals the mucosa of the stomach lining and it strengthens the LES, the sphincter between your stomach and your esophagus. Slippery elm coats and soothes the stomach. Marshmallow root, also very protective. If you're taking marshmallow root extract, make sure it doesn't have any alcohol in it. Opt for marshmallow root tea. Oat straw, this is a new one that I want to try. It's very soothing and anti-inflammatory. Of course, rooibos, it's also anti-inflammatory and it's an antioxidant. I used to think that all teas were pretty safe for your stomach, but I was so wrong about that. Herbal remedies are safer than most medications, but that doesn't mean that you can just try all of them without giving it a second thought. It depends on what symptoms you have and what underlying functional issues are going on, so be careful.